Hello students, how are you? And I'm here with your class 9th English Language and Literature, Chapter 4, Truly Beautiful Mind. Now introduction to the lesson. This chapter is about Albert Einstein. He was a great scientist. The title of the chapter, A Truly Beautiful Mind, refers to the Albert Einstein. This is a short biography of his where some of his qualities have been highlighted. Albert's interest in mathematics and physics and also his humanitarian attribute. The title, A Truly Beautiful Mind, makes one wonder that how can a scientist's mind be beautiful? It is so because in this lesson we come across another aspects of Einstein. He was a humanitarian. He advocated world peace, non-violence, and that is why the title refers to him as a truly beautiful mind. Theme of the story: great men are not born with special science. In their childhood days, they are also like common children, and their likes and dislikes are very much similar to them. Their parents also take care of them as normally parents do. Gradually, these children develop some specific virtues and become great when they grow up. So here, A Truly Beautiful Mind. The story recounts the life of an outstanding scientific personality, Albert Einstein, from his birth till his death. Einstein as a little boy. Albert Einstein was born on 14th March in 1879 in the German city of Ulm. For about 2.5 years he could not speak, and when he did learn to speak, he uttered every word twice. His playmates called him Brother Boring, and his mother regarded him a freak because of the abnormally large size of his head. At school, his headmaster regarded him as stupid and good for nothing, but he proved them all wrong. Einstein's desire. At the age of 6, on behest of his mother, he learned to play the violin. He became a gifted violinist. At the age of 15, his family shifted to Munich. He did not feel at ease with the strict regimentation of the school and left it for good. Later on, for higher education, he joined the university at Zurich because the atmosphere there was more liberal and amenable to new ideas and concepts. He showed more interest in physics and mathematics. His marriage. He met a fellow student, Milav Mary, at the university, equally intelligent and clever. Later on, they married and had 2 sons, but unfortunately, their marriage did not survive and were divorced in 1919. His work. After completing his education, Albert worked as technical expert in the patent office at Bern. Here he worked secretly of his idea on relativity. In 1915, he published his paper on special theory of relativity, followed by the world-famous equation E equal to mc square. He received the Nobel Prize for the Physics in 1921 and was lauded by the press all over the world. Einstein immigrated to US in 1933 when Nazis came to power in Germany. Einstein's personal chapter and immigrated to US. In 1915, he published his paper on general theory of relativity, which gave an absolutely new definition to the concept of gravity. This theory made him a famous figure. In 1919, during the solar eclipse, his theory came out to be accurate and revolutionized physics. In 1933, he immigrated to USA and as Nazis and come to power in Germany. Einstein's letter to the Franklin D. Roosevelt. He did not want his finding and research to be used for destruction. In 1938, when Germany discovered the principle of nuclear fission, he was the first person to write to the American President Franklin D. Roosevelt about the dangers of the atomic bombs. Einstein's sorrow. In 1945, when America dropped the atomic bombs on Nagasaki and Hiroshima, he was deeply hurt and wrote to the United Nations for the formation of a world government to prevent recurrence of such destruction. He spent his later days in politics advocating world peace and democracy. And at the last, Einstein's death. Einstein could foresee the future. When he died in 1955 at the age of 76, the world celebrated him as a visionary. He was a world citizen and a scientific genius too. Here the students, some word meanings are there. Just write down this word meaning and the parts of speech in the class copy. And here some question answers also there. Just read it and write it in the copy. And at the last, here the questions for practice. After reading thoroughly the chapter, find out this question answer and write down in your copy as assessment. Thank you, students.